Lesson number 9, Shadow Trader Value Areas. In Lesson 9, you will learn how to trade using the Shadow Trader Value Areas and how they work. So, what you'll want to do is, first off, with the codes that I gave you, look for the Shadow Trader layout, okay? And you'll want to upload it to your Thinkorswim. And then I have mine just AAA Brad Basic. Call it whatever you want, okay? But when you open it, you'll need to do a couple modifications, okay? And as you see, you'll see value area high, point of control, value area low, R1, R2, okay? These are all your pivot points, resistance, and support levels, okay? Market open. In the market close, I just have these because for training purposes, the market's closed so they don't show up after hours. And then on your clouds, okay, show cloud, yes. Label ES chart, yes. And then show opening range, no. Okay, that's the way I have mine, but you could play around with them. And then these are all your, if you want to change the color of your point of control, value area, high, low, and all that. And I'll walk you through. Once you've done that, select OK, apply, okay? And what you'll receive is these lines right here. I personally just have my value area, high, low, point of control, and then the my pivot point, R1, R2, S1, S2. Now, one more thing. To be able to get these numbers, okay, all these value area, high, point of control, right, and then also your support pivot points, okay, what you'll need to do is go to this website, okay, www.mytrade.com/shadowtrader Pro Swing. Okay, you should be able to see the link on the screen right now. Okay, you'll want to go there every single morning. Okay, usually they come out with this in the evening, usually around 9 or 10 p.m. Eastern time. You scroll down, they'll kind of give you a quick little outlook of a stock, what they're expecting. Like kind of like today, it was neutral to bearish. Lower close on Friday. They just give you a little nuggets to kind of help you out, right? But what we care about is you need to scroll down the page and you'll come right here to where it says market profile and pivot points for the ES and then Q, okay? And here's your value areas. The ones I use are the ESs. I'll use these. Value area high, point of control, value area low, R3, 2, 1 pivot, right? Those are all the same as all these right here. So all you want to do is enter them in. 1926, enter them. Whatever these say, okay, you'll enter them identical to what's in there. Select OK, apply, okay? And then what happens is you actually get all these lines right here, okay? With this, these are your pivot points, right? This is your value area high, your low, and then your point of control. We have a pivot right inside the value area, right? And then we have our support 1, support 2. If you want support 3, just uncheck in the box to show support 3 and resistance 3. And to do that, you'll come over here where it says R3, as you can see. I actually don't show it. Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. Right here. I just leave them blank, right? So I have 0 in there, so it just won't show on the S3 and R3. It's just too much. Very rarely do we ever get to those levels. Now, what happens is price will rally up, come down. What these are going to do is they're going to act as support and resistance levels, okay? So as price is rallying to it, okay, if we're below and we start to rally to the value area high, or sorry, low, usually that's going to act as a resistance level. So what's going to happen is price will rally and then usually pull back a little bit. Other times what will happen is we'll rally up into it and then down, or we will rally and go to the other extreme of value area low, or sorry, high, right? Well, I'm looking to, if we go from one zone, from one end to the other, I'm always looking to short that level, the value area high. And then vice versa. If we're kind of come down here and then actually go all the way from the high to the low, I'm looking to be a responsive buyer and actually buy at those levels for a quick little bounce, okay? These are very high probability trades. What these trades are is they are value area levels from the previous day, okay? So today we probably had value area at 1945. The point of control was 1955, and the value area high was 1960, right? It's that 70% bell-shaped curve of where 70% of the volume traded within this range, okay? And you'll learn more about this in our market profile lessons, but this is all based off of market profile. Also, if we actually break out, right? So let's say we break out and we pull back. Usually, if the market's strong, you're going to actually want to look to be a buyer, okay, at value area high, okay, on the pullback, because now we're on the other side. They kind of act just like support and resistance levels. They're just numbers built from the previous day. Okay, you also want to trade these pivot points, right? If price is rallying all the way up straight from one pivot to another, look to be a responsive seller and short at the high of that pivot point, or vice versa, right? If price is kind of falling down, you want to look to be a buyer. Okay, these are great. Me personally, I don't care about this point of control. I don't put any emphasis in this point of control on this chart, okay, with this the shadow trader. All I care about is value area high and low, and all I care about too, again, is if we rally from way down here all the way up into value area low, I'm going to look to be a responsive buyer. If I do it from the other way, I'm going to look to be a responsive seller, okay? So here I'm going to be a seller, right? But if we pull back, I'm going to look to be a responsive buyer at these levels. So that's it for how to use Shadow Trader. Again, remember, you'll want to go to this website, okay? Shadow Trader Swing Trader, okay? For all those levels, you'll scroll down, okay? And you'll see them right down here. Okay, and then just input them into your charts every morning, and I'm telling you, they'll help you immensely. So the other thing too is if we're ever coming down, okay, or up to a value area high or low, and the AD lines, advanced decline line, is near zero, and to get those lines, just type in $ADVN minus $DECN, okay? That's advancers versus decliners, okay? If we're ever at this zero line right here, okay, and we're also at the value area high or low, look for the bounce. That is the perfect ideal trade. So I hope that helps. And next up is going to be lesson 10.